All right, today we are diving deep, and I mean really deep, into one of the most profound secrets in all of Buddhist scripture. What is actually going on inside the mind of a Buddha? And our guide on this journey is none other than the powerhouse figure Vajrapani, who, in the Great Treasure Heap Sutra, basically pulls back the curtain on the core secrets of enlightenment itself.
So the whole thing kicks off with this exact question. It's the key that unlocks everything we're about to explore. And that word, Tathagata, it literally means one who has thus gone. It's just another name for a fully enlightened Buddha. So the question isn't just about what a Buddha thinks, it's about how that incredibly pure mind translates into pure action. Action that's totally free from all the karmic strings that tie the rest of us up. So what is this big secret?
Well, to even begin to understand what the Buddha's mind is, the sutra does something really clever. It starts by telling us everything that it's not. It's this incredible method of negation, almost like peeling away every single layer of our own messy, conditioned minds to get a glimpse of the absolutely pristine core that lies underneath.
Okay, so the first thing to get is that this mind is completely, unshakably stable. I mean, from the second of awakening under the Bodhi tree to the final breath in nirvana, it just doesn't waver. It stays perfectly pure. It's a state that's beyond creating new karma. No good, no bad, because it's operating from this place of total wisdom, of seeing things exactly as they are.
And this is where the text starts to really dismantle what we even think a mind is. It begins, the mind is without thought action. Now, this doesn't mean it's just, blank or empty. It's talking about a mind that stopped that constant churning, that endless conceptual grasping that basically defines our entire day-to-day experience.
And the text just keeps going with this kind of rapid-fire negation. The mind is without conjunction or dispersion. What does that mean? It means it doesn't pull different ideas together to build up a concept, but it also doesn't scatter its focus and distraction. It just is, without that constant push and pull that we feel all the time.
So if it exists, where is it? Well, the sutra says it has no dwelling place. It's not in the body. It's not outside the body. It completely transcends all those dualities of here and there, me and you. It's totally unlocalized. It's totally free.
And this might be the most mind-bending part of all. This mind isn't bound by time. It's not looking back at the past with regret or ahead to the future with anxiety or even grasping at the present moment as some fixed, solid thing. It's timeless. It experiences reality completely outside that flow of before and after.
Okay, so you might be thinking, if the mind is so perfectly still and unattached and timeless, how does a Buddha ever get anything done? How do they teach and help and inspire millions of people? Well, the answer is in the nature of what we could call pure, unattached action.
And this is where you see the huge difference, right? Our actions are driven by ego, by I want this or I don't like that, and they always create karmic consequences. But at Tathagata's actions, the sutra compares them to a magical illusion. They appear, they have a massive effect, but there's no doer behind them. There's no self. So they leave zero karmic trace. It's just perfect, spontaneous, compassionate activity.
Now, to make all of this way less abstract, the sutra gives us the ultimate case study, the Bodhisattva's final journey to actually becoming the Buddha. And this wasn't just some event that happened a long time ago. It was a living, breathing demonstration of these secrets of mind and action performed for the benefit of all of us.
I mean, this whole journey is just a masterclass. First, he spends 6 years in extreme asceticism, showing complete mastery over his physical body. But then, and this is key, he pivots. He accepts nourishing food, teaching us all the middle way, avoiding both extremes. Then, with his body restored, he goes to the Bodhi tree. And there he faces the armies of Mara, this figure who represents every temptation, every distraction, every fear you can imagine. And he just sits there, completely unshaken. And finally, with a simple touch to the earth, he calls the whole world to witness his right to be enlightened. And bam, he attains it.
But the really crucial point here is how he won that battle. It wasn't with aggression. It wasn't with force. The sutra is crystal clear. His victory came from this inner state of boundless compassion and kindness. He didn't fight Mara's darkness with more darkness. He just completely overcame it with the unshakable light of his own pure mind.
So yeah, when these secrets about the mind, about action, about the path are finally spoken out loud in the sutra by Vajrapani,
The text describes the impact as nothing short of a cosmic event. Seriously, the entire universe seems to just stop and listen.
And this isn't just, poetic language. It's meant to show us the sheer power of this truth. The worlds literally shake. A great light just floods the entire cosmos. Heavenly flowers and music appear out of thin air. But the most important part? Just hearing this teaching awakens that spark, that potential for enlightenment in countless beings, pushing them way forward on their own path.
And that brings us to a really powerful takeaway. The sutra says something remarkable, that simply hearing this teaching and accepting it with joy and faith, without any doubt, is the sign of someone who's already really close to the goal themselves. It means your own journey is already well on its way.
So this all leads us to this one final, huge question. After exploring this perfect, timeless, compassionate mind, is this incredible state something totally alien to us? Or, just maybe, is the sutra actually describing a potential that's lying dormant, right now, waiting to be uncovered inside every single one of us?